This is card number 1, the one on the left side. Loosen your grip. Yeah, indeed. We are trying to hold on for dear life, even onto things which are not for our highest and greatest good. Very often we are afraid of loosening our grip for fear that it will disappear. And we can be holding on to many things, material things, necessary things like work and food. And then, of course, we're holding on to our old beliefs, the conditioning, because that is the only way we know how to be. So we're clinging on onto that we are familiar with, rather than surrendering, letting go, and open our mind to different possibilities. Yeah, addiction comes again in many shapes and forms. Yeah, it's drugs, of course, it is gaming, it's gambling, but it's also the habit, the addiction of doing the same thing over and over again. And by opening our heart and letting go of the need to control, letting go of not holding on so tight, we're actually changing our perspective and also our energy field. So that's the first card. And the second card, I remember, yes indeed, because when we start on this journey of self-discovery and we are using cards to guide us, sharing our inner wisdom with us, then the soul plan is coming up, the destiny of life. And it is quite difficult to discover what our soul really wants, because our ego is trying again to keep us in what it knows. And the soul plan, you discover your soul's mission when you start working with your soul by connecting deeply into your heart space. You see, it's in the stillness. In the stillness, there is everything you need. In the stillness, you're connecting to your soul. And there you can also hear the whisper of your soul. You could say the ego is very loud and is all about I, where the soul is very soft, very gentle, and it's about you. So that was the second card. To remember who you are. And I think it's also part two, because I'm drawn to the blue, which could be water or an opening to the worlds. Either way. Water is linked to the emotional body. We all know that. But it's also then reminding us to really feel. Don't think, don't do, shouldn't say do, and shouldn't say shouldn't. So basically connect with your soul, feel your emotions, and in the stillness you will find your answers. And baby steps, again, it's all about the inside of us. Action, follow your intuition before it makes sense. Yeah, our ego mind likes to have the full plan. So if I'm going to do A, then what is B going to look like? Where intuition does not work like that. It really, again, is going within, connecting with soul, and feeling. Really, what are you actually feeling? Oh, I want to go onto this holiday. Okay, but do you feel you're opening up to the idea to go on this holiday? A place you have never been before? Or are you closing down? So you're learning to feel, or you're learning to understand what you are feeling. So an intuition is very much energy based. It is your inner voice, but it's also linked to the energy within. So intuition is something you learn over time to trust. Now, if you're looking at all the three cards together, it's actually quite interesting because they really are, oops, let me do it this way, linking in, all of them, letting go of your grip, so you surrender. In the stillness, you remember, and then you do take baby steps. So those are the messages for today. And this is the deck. It's the Starseed Oracles by Rebecca Campbell and the artwork by Daniella Noel. So, bye for now.